Hello friends, welcome to Código Math. In today's video, I will talk for the third time about the effects of the contact information that has been entered in the reservation using the AP code. Today, I am going to discuss how the customer's contact information affects things when we are working with Amadeus travel offers and with the ticket itinerary receipts, which are also called ITR. Let's get started with the video. Here we go. The help pages we can use to expand on the information I am going to explain during today's video are HEAP, HEITR, HEOF, which can be replaced by HEOffer, and we also have HE email, which refers to everything related to emails, including the two codes 1 and 2 I will be using in today's video. It means EML and EMLA. In the next 3 pages, 1, 2, and 3, I will talk about Amadeus travel offers. There are 4 key points, 1, 2, 3, and 4, in sending offers. The first point is to create the proposal with the offer. The second point is to send the proposal by email. The third point is the client's receipt of the document that includes various offers. To check that our client has received it correctly, we should see if the English phrase sent via email appears next to that document. The fourth point is deciding whether you want to send the proposals with the offers to all the email addresses listed in the booking, or if you prefer to send them to just one or some of the available email addresses. This information is important, okay? Your office needs prior authorization from the client to know which email addresses you can send the offers to. This information is important as well, okay? Sending the offers to specific email addresses does not cause any changes to the booking, also called PNR, or to the content of the proposal, okay? Now, I am going to explain a few transactions that you can use to send combined proposals. When we have the APE item in the reservation, we can use the OFN/PR transaction to send all available offers. We can also use OFN/PR1 transaction to send offer number 1 from the available list, and OFN/PR1-3 transaction to send offers 1, 2, and 3 from the list of available offers. In parentheses, I have added transactions that are used for functions similar to those explained above, but with the peculiarity of not belonging to the combined proposals topic. OFN-EMLA and OFN allow sending all available offers. However, OFN/01-2 only allows sending offers number 1 and number 2. The transactions that have the letters PR, this one, and this one, refer to combined proposals. However, transactions that don't have the letters PR, it means all these transactions, refer to individual proposals. Now, I am going to explain a few transactions that can be used to send combined proposals when we don't have the APE element in the booking, okay? So, I start with this long transaction, okay? OFN-EML- the email address /PR at the end of the transaction. This transaction is used to send all available offers to the email address shown in the transaction, which was provided by the client at the last minute. The following transaction, this one, has 3 different options at the end: 1, 2, and 3. All 3 options are used to send specific proposals. If we write at the end PR1, we send offer number 1 from the available list. If we write PR1, 2, we send offers number 1 and number 2 from the available list. And if we write PR1-3, we send offers number 1, number 2, and number 3 from the available list. Now I am going to explain individual proposals. I will start with transactions that can be done when we have the APE element in the reservation. With OFN transaction, we can send all available offers of an individual proposal. With OFN/01, we only send offer number 1. With OFN/01-2, we only send offers number 1 and number 2. Below we can see transactions that can be carried out when we don't have the APE element in the booking. With OFN-EML- the email address, we can send all the offers from individual proposal to the email address shown in the transaction, which was provided by the client at the last minute. The next transaction, this one, has 2 different options at the end, 01 and 08-9. If we type 01 at the end of the transaction, we send offer number 1 from the available list, but if we type 08-9, we send offers number 8 and number 9 from the available list. In the next 5 pages, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I will talk about the itinerary ticket receipts, okay? Which are also called ITRs, okay? So, I start speaking about the itinerary ticket receipts here, okay? On top of this page, okay? The first paragraph. ITRs are legal transport documents that are printed as part of the electronic ticket issuance process. Next paragraph. ITRs provide passengers with detailed information about air transport and are valid as proof of payment. This receipt, called ITR, serves as the passenger's transport contract. The next sentence, this one, is very important. This sentence refers to transactions from the last page, it means from this page, that start with TTP. It means this transaction, and this transaction, okay? Generally, Amadeus transactions starting with TTP are used to issue multiple documents at the same time. However, when the TTP code is followed by a slash and the ITR code, the only document that is usually issued is the ITR itself. We should also know that before issuing the ITR, the ticket should already have been issued, okay? This paragraph. The following paragraph, the big one, this one, refers to the phrase I talk about at the beginning of this page. It means the small one, this one. That is, the transactions which have the ITR code after the slash that comes after TTP are used to issue the document called ITR. Also, I want to remind you that the ticket I refer to in the second paragraph of this page, it means in this paragraph, is also issued using the TTP code. And finally, this information. So, about this, in the previous video, I talked about other codes similar to ITR, such as IEP, IEPJ, IBV, and IBP. These 4 codes are used to send travel itineraries to our clients, but they are not the same as the ITR. This code is different if you compare with these 4, okay? It's totally different. I recommend that you watch the previous video to understand the differences between these 4 codes and this code, okay? Let's move on the next page, okay? I am moving to this page. The ITR can only be issued when the reservation is active and when the PNR is retrieved. It's possible that by default, our office has this option automatically activated so that the ITR is issued directly when we give the ticket issuance order. Let's move to this page. I am going to explain what happens with PNRs that have more than one passenger and only one APE, okay, in the reservation, okay? When we have both things at the same time in the PNR, okay? And I am going to explain this situation in the big paragraph, okay? Here I am going to speak about this situation, okay? If we choose the option to send the ITR by email, all existing ITRs will be sent to all passengers in the PNR using the email addresses we have written in the APE segments that appear in the reservation, okay? Now I am going to explain the last page, this page. Here we can see several transactions that are carried out using the ITR code, okay? I will start the explanation with two similar transactions, this one and this one, okay? The first one, it means this, allows sending the ITR document to the email addresses that appears by default in the APE segment of the PNR. But the second transaction, this one, allows sending the ITR document to the email addresses that the client provides at the last minute. Let's move on the next transaction, which is a big transaction. This one, okay? ITR-EML- the email address / TKT 999-66333. This transaction allows sending the ITR document to the email address the client has provided at the last minute, while adding a key piece of information, the ticket number. This key information is added when we have several ticket numbers in the same booking and we only want to send the ITR associated with one of those ticket numbers. Next, we see three similar transactions: 1, 2, and 3. The first and second transactions, this and this, are used to view the ITR document associated with lines or segments of the PNR of type FA and type FB. In these two transactions, we need to write the line or segment number of the PNR after the slash. That is, you write the line or segment number and do not write LFA or LFB. The third transaction, ITR/P1, allows you to view the ITR document associated with a specific passenger in the PNR. That's why we write the letter P and the number 1 after the slash, because in this case we are interested in viewing the ITR document associated with passengers number 1 of the PNR. The following transactions, these 3, 1, 2, and 3. Allow you to send the ITR document explained in the previous 3 transactions to the email address that appears by default in the APE segment of the PNR. The next transaction, this big transaction, allows you to send the ITR document explained in the previous 3 transactions together to the email address that the client has provided us at the last minute. Below we see 3 special transactions, 1, 2, and 3. The first one allows you to send the ITR document to the email address that appears by default in the APE segment of the PNR, while also changing the ITR's language at the same time. After the slash, you write the letters LP, which refer to the English words language preference, leaving a blank space afterward to write the first 2 letters of the chosen language. In this case, we write SP because we want to send the document in Spanish. SP are the first 2 letters of the English word Spain. The second transaction, it means this one, only allows you to view the ITR document by specifying the language in which we want to see it. The third transaction, it means this one, ITR hyphen EMLN hyphen Jose, allows sending the ITR document by specifying that it should be sent to the email address that appears in the PNR linked to the passenger name Jose. To do this, we type the letter N, which stands for the English word name, then we type a dash and the passenger's name. Next, we see 2 similar transactions, this one and this one, TTP slash ITR hyphen EMLA slash RT and TTP slash ITR hyphen EMLA. Both allow sending the ITR document to the email address that appears in the PNR's APE segment while issuing the document at the same time. The difference between both transactions is that in the first one, in this one, RT is added after a slash, and in the second transaction, RT is not added. When documents are issued in Amadeus using the TTP code, the system takes us out of the reservation. That's why we can write RT at the end of each transaction that starts with TTP, so that the system automatically goes back into the reservation after issuing the document. Let's go to the last transaction. The last transaction is this one, TTP slash ITR hyphen EML hyphen the email address slash RT. It's similar to the first of the 2 previous transactions. So this one is similar to this one. The only difference with these transactions is that the EMLA part is replaced by EML hyphen and the email address, because the client gave us a new email address at the last minute. Therefore, this transaction allows sending the ITR document to the email address they provide us at the last minute by issuing the document with TTP and retrieving the reservation with RT at the same time. Okay? Basically, I think this is the most important difference, okay? Friends, we have come to the end of the video. The following videos will run in the same way that I have made. That is, explaining each of the parts of Amadeus as extensively as possible. Remember to subscribe and like this video if you liked this video. Don't forget to share it with anyone who might be interested. It would be a good gift, both for those who need a booster and for those who didn't get a feel for the program. Above all, it would be a good gift for the latter, who now have a second chance with my videos to take advantage of the time and money allocated in the past, and that they will finally be able to make profitable. Thank you very much, and I will tell you the same thing as always. Love to be loved.